Hi guys. So let me jump in here real quick and clarify on something that I asked you. I asked that can too much sex actually make a woman's vagina loose? Okay, and some people were like, yes, of course it does, because how do doctors tell that a woman has had sex? Okay, so I'm going to tell you how they know that. If you are new here, my name is Saidat Katende. I'm here in Bausha. I help women fall in love with their bodies and also find different solutions to their different body issues. All right. Let me say you've been raped and you have, some sort of trauma, like bruises or tears inside of your vagina. Okay, that's how they usually know that a woman has been raped. And then also, if they swab your vagina and they find their male DNA or maybe sperms inside of your vagina, that's why rape victims are usually told, like, they need to open their legs and the doctor needs to swab inside so that he can be able to tell. Okay, so this whole notion that a doctor just looks at your vagina hole, meanwhile, vagina holes are like open, even if, you're still a virgin and someone looks down there, yes, it's open, it's a hole, it's right there. Even if there is a hymen, that hymen that shows that, you are a virgin, when they devaginize you, okay, the first time you have sexual intercourse, that hymen stretches. It does not tear like most people say, it stretches, okay, and gives more room for you to be able to to enjoy sex better. Also, let's not forget that when a woman is aroused during sexual intercourse, her vagina expands. It becomes basically, let me say, more open than usual, right? That's why in the beginning of sexual intercourse, there is a bit, more friction. You can feel her vaginal walls more. The more and more aroused she gets, the wetter she becomes. And that's why there's less and less friction as you go on, because the vagina has expanded. Okay, so there is no way anybody can know or tell that a woman has had sex, whether recently, even if like she has just had sex an hour before. Okay, you cannot tell. I know men convince themselves, oh yes, I cannot tell, they can tell. No, not really. Sometimes when a woman's vagina is wet on its own, all right, and you touch it, it will feel, you touch inside of it, it will still feel like it's like it has been busy, as if she has been having sex. So yeah, sometimes it's not like that. All right, sometimes it's harder, her vagina seems a bit tighter, it's not as wet as let me say it usually is. So yeah, the vagina has its own feelings, it's really on and off. But nobody can tell that you've had any sex, and nobody can tell that you've had too much sex. Okay, things that might cause your vagina to loosen are things like pelvic floor dysfunction. There is childbirth via the vagina, okay, natural childbirth. Then there's also menopause, it can also do that to you. That's why you see when a woman has a child through her vagina, it widens, but then it goes back to its natural size. Okay, for some women, of course, it's more difficult. They have to do a couple of exercises, Kegel exercises and whatever, to snap back to that original size. For some, it naturally happens. So when it comes to menopause, of course, because of the hormonal changes, there are so many things that can cause a pelvic floor dysfunction. When your pelvic floor muscles are weakened, okay, they are the ones that cause your vaginal walls to become looser. So when they are tightened or strengthened, they cause your vaginal walls to become tighter, okay? And you have to understand, women's vaginas are different. We don't all have the same ones. Some people's vaginas are naturally tighter than others, okay? That's how it is. Other vaginas are a bit more stretchier. It all comes down to, the type of bodies that we have. All right. That's why you see some women have very soft skin and others, their skin is not so soft, and others, their skin is hard. So yeah, too much sex does not cause vaginal looseness. I hope that was helpful. If you know anybody in your country selling vaginal products, tell them to reach out to me. Otherwise, take care and have a lovely weekend.